Hey, computational thinking, Tennyson here. You may have noticed that Repl.it has been kind of weird lately, and uh, unfortunately, the classroom part of Repl.it, which is where your assignments go and all that kind of stuff, has come to the end of its life. You can see on this banner here that it says classroom is nearing end of life. Read about the transition plan to Teams. Now, you probably don't see that because you're not a teacher like an administrator. Um, so, yeah, I got this email last night. And basically, they sort of told us overnight that they're transitioning to a new tool called Teams. Now, the good news for us as a class is that Teams is maybe a little bit easier to work with. It kind of looks better than assignments did with all the old style markup and stuff. Here's what you need to know. I'm going to be sending you a link on Google Classroom in an announcement that you need to follow. When you all click that link, it's going to take you to our new Repl.it team called Comp Thinking 21. Once you're here, you'll notice under the Team Templates heading that you have these 5 homeworks that I've posted. These are the same homeworks that we had posted in assignments. If you've already completed your work for those assignments, you don't need to go in here and do these. But if you have not completed your assignments yet, you need to do them here, because if you don't, more than likely we're going to lose access to those assignments. From here, you click on Fork Template. You're going to be taken to this screen, which looks quite a bit like a normal REPL. And that's probably the strangest thing about the assignments, is that all your assignments are now going to be in what is essentially a normal REPL, not in the weird assignments window, which I think will actually be better. Here's all the code that's included with the assignment. And the one thing I want you guys to see is that the instructions for the assignment is actually under this file. And rather than reading it like this, where it's this sort of editable version, I would encourage you to just click Preview. When you click Preview, you see the version that I want you to see. Once you've looked at the instructions, go back to main.py and begin to do your work based on the problems that I've assigned. Your shell is over here, just as it's always been, and we'll talk a little bit more about these tools over here later, although you can go into settings and change it to dark mode and all that kind of stuff as you wish to do. You can always go back to files to get back to where we were. Now, let's say that you come back to the site after a day or two to do some more work. So we'll go back to our Teams view. Here we are in our Teams, and notice how it says continue working, right? Basically, your workflow for doing an assignment is coming into our team, forking the template so that you get your own copy of the assignment. That's what that means. When it says fork template, it's basically like make a copy of the assignment and just click continue working on whatever assignment you're working on, and your work will be saved each time. When you have finished your assignment, just click submit and it will notify me that you've submitted your work. I'll go in and check it, provide you feedback, and then you'll be able to see that as well. I know this is tough because any kind of change is tough for us, but it's not that big of a change, and I know that it will make things better in the end. Plus, we won't have any more of those errors that are causing everybody a lot of headaches in the first place. Here are the 2 things that I need you to do today. 1, make sure that you go to the link that I send you on Google Classroom and get into our new Repl.it team. 2, make sure that you have forked the template for the assignments that you're supposed to work on this week, and that you do all your work in the new team, okay? And click submit when you're done, like I showed you in this video. Don't go back to assignments. We're never going to go back there. It's all buggy now. If you already did your work, that's okay. I'll go and find it. But if you have any work left, or if you haven't done your work at all for this week, we're going to do it all in our new team. Okay? All right. You got this, and I'll see you soon. I hope that you have a good extended weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all so much on Tuesday.